Here we are in one of the green spaces at the secret Cornish hideout. And Darren's got a giant grin on his face because for Christmas he got a tent that he wanted, and I've got a 4-season tent here by Nortent. It's the Nortent LY. This is literally my first look at it. I've taken it out of the box, make sure it's all there, and so we're going to pit up and have a first look at it. And this tent I actually bought with the lovely Lucy in mind, so I can get her up in the wilds of Dartmoor, and if necessary I could just leave her in the tent because it's massive, and I can go and do my stuff, hiking around, getting wet and dirty and everything, and she can watch YouTube, yeah, in the snow. And I think she's quite excited about that. At least that's my excuse for getting the tent. Nortent LY, it's the LY3, so it's the 3-man version, and it is a behemoth, weighing 4 kilos. And I'm going to set up the tripod and see what it looks like. One of the reasons this is a 4-season tent is because of the poles. And these are 9.5mm poles. They're Nortent, so they're not the DAC aluminium poles you get with other high-end brands. But these are very, very sturdy set of poles. These come in at 250 grams each, and you've got 3 of them for this tent. And I haven't counted these pegs, but I think there's 27 in here. So this tent has 27 pegging out points. 9 inches. They're anodized aluminium. They are Y-shaped. They are incredibly sturdy, I have to say. They feel good. And textured. Yeah, the anodized finish just helps them grip the soil. So there's a huge number of them in here, and there are, there's all sorts. There's also extra guidelines. Let's put it up, and this is a bit, when we put it up, Lucy, because we've got to do it together, we're going to speed it up. Yes. Yeah, and then you'll be able to hear Darren in a squeaky voice bossing Lucy around. So this is the size of the package. That's just the fly and the inner. It weighs about 3¼ kilos, I think. It's pretty bulky, so you would need, if you're carrying this on your own, you're a lunatic. It's definitely for 2 people. These 3 poles, they're all the same, 9.5mm aluminium, as I mentioned before, Nortent's own brand, and they are pretty substantial poles, and it's always worthwhile, especially if you're out wild camping. Do the poles first. If it's blowing, windy, you don't want to be messing around with the poles while your fly is already pinned down.
I'll put the leaf on it to remind us of this. We'll expand on it.
Where are the pegs? And again, tension straps, but get that nice and tight. It's amazing, that is. But look, see? Got the strap there, look. I've got straps. Not here, but the straps here, look. Tension up there, tension up here. All around you've got these tension straps.
Yes.
So
make it tight.
That makes everything nice and tight. Additional guy out points everywhere. And the fly sheet goes all the way to the ground, and again another peg out point here, look. Just have a look at them. And you can see that all the peg out points, all the guy out points, all the pressure points on this tent have been strengthened with Dyneema, the world's strongest fabric apparently. And when we go inside in a minute, we'll see that. So we've got another, don't get too tight, just helps create a bit of room in the vestibule. So Lucy wants to go inside now.
Yeah.
but I'm not letting her.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, I'm just going to go around.
What does it look like inside?
Do you like what you see so far? Because you constantly, Darren, don't buy another tent, blah, 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 blah. Do that again. So what do you think of this tent, Lucy?
It's quite good.
It's about take 3.
Oh god. Yeah, it looks quite strong, and all the guy ropes means it's not going to blow away.
Yeah, just repeating what I said. It's big inside as well. It's by far my biggest tent. It's the Nortent LY3, which means shelter in Norwegian, and it's a Norwegian brand. So we've got 18 guys. This is, I don't know what this is, 3 mil. All the guy out points have these little toggles. Look at this one, Lucy. And you can see it just neatens it all up, which is a really, really good feature. These poles, these 9.5mm aluminium poles, have nice, robust, solid plastic cups that you can stick them in. And I will be buying another set of poles, and you can double pole this. You can stick 2 poles. It might be very, very tight getting the second pole in. You can see that they go side by side. And I mean, that would make this super solid. Yeah.
I like the little Norwegian flag there.
Lucy likes the flag.
Yeah, I think that looks really cool.
It's got these large air vents, and if you have a look up inside it, Lucy, you can see that. Get the camera up inside.
Yes.
You can see it's zipped. It's all zipped up on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, we've got one door here, and a door here. We've got these really thick, they feel like they're leather, but they're like PVC, really thick, sturdy pockets on the other side for the poles to go into. Yeah, everything about this tent is absolutely solid, which is great, isn't it? Right, this is going in for the first time, and we are planning some big trips next year.
Oh god.
All right.
Yellow.
It's a yellowy green inside, and the footprint covers this massive vestibule, which, if you open up the other side, Lucy, I can smell dog poo. In terms of an internal space,
I love the colour.
Yeah, you like the colour?
It just makes it look really quite sunny in here.
Yeah. That's probably a reason for that.
Yes.
Right, pockets. We've got a pocket for the door.
Light and airy.
Nice pocket for the door here. Lucy, look, washing lines.
Oh, yes.
So when you bring a woman with you, she's got some washing lines. Okay, which is handy. It's really handy. Another pocket here. So the pockets are at each of the doorway. And I suspect, I mean, those pockets will hold whatever you put in them. Put a shoe in them. That's probably why I can smell dog shit. Use that one.
Yeah. I'll put it outside.
And it hangs alright. So it's a pretty big tent, isn't it?
Yeah, I love
in fact,
it.
Definitely get, well, it's a 3-man tent. You could easily get 4 people going in sideways in an emergency. Or, you know, for me and Lucy, all our gear, cooking equipment.
Yeah. Backpacks.
You know, and entertainment system set up, get the tripod set up and everything to watch films and YouTube.
Yeah, it's a good living space.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
And you can sit up in it.
Yeah.
Head height
is about 1.15 meters. My arms and my legs outstretched.
Yeah.
It's my hands and my feet are just sticking out. But width-wise is similar length, so it's absolutely massive. You can easily fit 3 large, wide pads in here, no problem. Dyneema.
Yeah.
Dyneema
and it's
reinforcements.
quite strong. It's got all these pads in the fabric. It's just strength.
It's got all sorts in there. What are these for?
And yes, I quite like the hang lines. You could even hang torches or.
Yeah, these are useful.
Oh yes, your jacket or something.
As far as I know, this is the first review of a LY3 on YouTube, because I can't find one anywhere.
No.
So please let me know what you think of this tent. This is just the first look. I've now got to convince Lucy to let me take it out and let's go out before Christmas in it.
No, because you've got to put it under the tree.
Oh, I've got to take this home and wrap it up.
You've got to put it under the Christmas tree first.
And it needs to be seam sealed. 1, 2, 3, hello. And the doors. So actually, to seam seal this tent, will be a very, very easy and quick job, Lucy.
Okay.
It'll probably take us an hour, and then we just got to wait for it to dry.
So it's all these yellows?
No.
Or just the green ones?
It's only the fly sheet that needs to be seen.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
So
That's
you've got to do
easy,
the seams and the doorways.
Yeah, okay, that's all right.
They're as big as some one-man tents. That's how big they are.
Yeah, you could do your cooking out there, and put your backpack in there, and your boots. Same on the other side. So yes, this is a better tent for staying in for a few days, isn't it?
Yeah. This is in charge of the camera. What was I thinking?
Oh yes, you could open that up completely. That could actually just come off, couldn't it? Really, you could just have a whole open doorway rather than a vestibule.
Unclipped here, look. Yeah, you can actually roll all of this up.
Yeah. So now the vestibule's
Come
gone.
outside, but all of this, that's what these hooks are here for.
Yes.
But all of
And
this
in fact,
up.
we watched a video of the other guy doing this with one of the Lee tents, and he was saying that you could join tents together.
Yeah, you can. You buy sleeves and zips, and you can attach these tents together.
Yeah. So you can make a 6-man tent if you wanted to. Yeah, it's clever, isn't it? Time for a tea break and a mince pie.
And I almost forgot these doors I'm taking the inner out because I've got to seal these seams because of the siliconized fly sheet. You have to siliconize by hand all these seams to fully waterproof the tent, simply because it's too expensive to do by hand in-house in a factory, and those costs just get passed on to the consumer, and it makes the tent really expensive. So I've got to do that myself, as you do with all these types of siliconized fly sheet tents. But anyway, this has got a mesh door. It's a double door, look. So you can either have a mesh door here or a solid yellow door. And Lucy was just saying that it's a Norwegian company, Nortent, and they've got this nice yellow coloured inner for your mental health. Because if you're stuck inside this tent in terrible weather and it's dark, like in Norway, then that colour might actually do something to just perk up the spirits and warm things up. And it certainly does when you see it, nice and yellow. Inner comes out nice and easy. It's got nice clips. Oops, you see it like that. That helps just clip it into the corners. My Terra Nova tents, they have like hooks, and they're really difficult to get on, especially when your hands are cold. How big a space is that? That is massive.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't. It's 4 meters long.
Yeah.
And about 2.5 odd meters wide. So, I mean, if you just put this up as a shelter on its own like this, it would keep you waterproof without the inner. Condensation would be the problem, but it's absolutely massive living space. So, huge.
Yeah. It's like a shed, isn't it?
Yeah. The LY3 by Nortent. I'm very, very happy with my purchase. I can't wait to actually get it out into some wild and wet conditions out on the moors with Lucy, and she's actually quite happy with it because it's got Norwegian flags on it. That's why Lucy's happy. Norwegian flags, and the fact that the inside is yellow, and actually it does make it look like a much...
It makes it a happy tent.
Yes, it makes it a happy tent, which is what it will be.
Not wet, grey and visible.
And I was thinking you could go out and you could use it to do some art, couldn't you?
Yes,
You could actually go out on Dartmoor and paint some stuff.
Yes. You just want to paint the tent.
No, you can't paint the tent. Anyway, that's the LY3, and there's loads of other stuff. This isn't a review, it's just a first look. So I thought you'd have a first look whilst I had a first look. And I'm now deciding whether to go camping or not. Probably going to. Anyway, there it is.